Let's delve into a detailed analysis of this game, focusing on key moments and incorporating engaging language to highlight the intensity of the battle. Opening phase. The game begins with white opting for an aggressive pawn thrust, immediately challenging black's center. Black responds with an unconventional e5 push, introducing early tension and setting the stage for a dynamic confrontation. White captures the pawn, and black's queen quickly recaptures, taking a prominent position in the center. White's next move, developing the knight to c3, adds to the pressure, attacking the queen and forcing black to make a decision. Black responds by developing the bishop to c5, aiming to control key squares and prepare for rapid development. Tactical middle game. The game heats up as white continues with knight development, bringing the second knight into play with a move to f3. Black mirrors this with their own knight to f6, creating a tense standoff in the center. White then boldly exchanges knights on e5, a calculated risk that aims to disrupt black's pawn structure. Black recaptures on e4, but white quickly counters by attacking the knight with a move to e4. This sequence of exchanges leads to white gaining a slight initiative as the position opens up. White then plays nxc5, attacking black's c5 bishop and creating weaknesses in black's pawn structure. The game reaches a critical juncture when white develops the bishop to g5, pinning black's knight to the queen and threatening to dismantle black's kingside. Black attempts to resolve the tension by pushing the f-pawn, but white's bishop exchange on f6 leaves black's king dangerously exposed. The king hunt. As white's queen jumps into the fray with qh5+, the king is forced to flee. Black's king finds itself on a perilous journey across the board, moving to e7 and then further into the center. White capitalizes on this by bringing the queen to f7, keeping black's king under relentless pressure. Black's king continues to wander as white's knight enters the attack with nf3, setting up a powerful offensive. White's pieces are perfectly coordinated, creating a scenario where black's king is pushed around the board with no safe haven in sight. The critical blow comes when white's rook joins the attack with rd1, targeting the open files and exploiting black's weakened position. White's queen and rook work in tandem, delivering a series of checks that leave black with few options. Endgame. As the game enters the endgame phase, white's relentless pressure forces black's king further into the open. The queen captures on d8, leaving black with a precarious position. Despite black's best efforts to mount a defense, the king is soon trapped by white's well-placed pieces. Black attempts to hold on by trading pieces, but white's position is overwhelming. The decisive moment arrives when white sacrifices material to continue the attack, eventually leading to black's king being forced into a final, fatal move. With black's king cornered, white finishes the game by advancing the knight, leaving black with no defense. The final move, nhh7, secures the victory as black's position collapses entirely, culminating in a well-deserved win for white. Conclusion. This game is a testament to the power of piece coordination and relentless pressure. White's early sacrifice and subsequent attacks left black's king vulnerable and out of place. The key to white's success was in recognizing the opportunity to open up the position and launch a decisive attack. Despite black's attempts to defend, the constant checks and threats proved too much to handle, leading to a dramatic and inevitable conclusion. Don't forget to see the importance of king safety and the dangers of an exposed monarch. In this game, black's king was forced to move repeatedly, creating opportunities for white to exploit weaknesses and deliver a checkmate. The game highlights the need for careful